The girl rips open the motorcycle seat to place a card machine inside the seat. The boyfriend watches everything from afar. She hides the machine. The girl greets a boy, and she mentions that she is working as a motorcycle taxi, and asks if she needs to race. The boy says it would be a good idea. The two go to the motorcycle. The boyfriend asks to take it easy. The boy says he is late. She says she's going. And she comments that she is trying to start the bike. The boyfriend says it worked. And the girl leaves with the boy. They arrive at the destination location. The boy asks if his face and body hurts. She says she doesn't understand. And he comments that it must hurt, because there are so many beautiful things in one woman, it must be difficult, and he starts flirting with the girl. She asks why she asked so many questions. He questions her. And the girl says she likes older men. The boy says that age is relative. The girl says it doesn't matter. The boy makes a joke and says that older men can't do the job. She tells the boy to keep to himself. He asks how much the race costs. She says nothing. He says he has to pay for the service. She says that she has already had a lot of stress with the boy, and leaves. The boy doesn't understand. And when he looks at his cell phone, he thinks that the supermarket spent more on his purchases. The girl tries to find another victim. She goes to the woman, and comments that she is a motorcycle taxi driver, and asks if she would like to race. The woman asks if the girl lives around here. She says yes. The woman asks how she ended up being a motorcycle taxi. The girl replies that she always liked not needing anyone. The woman picks up the girl. She ignores it and says to run. The woman questions the motorcycle seat. The girl says she tore it and hasn't had time to fix it yet. The woman asks if it is safe. She says yes, and will exchange it when she gets money. The woman says she never saw the girl in the area. The girl says she worked in another market, and came here because the traffic is better. The woman says it's better not to go, as the bench looks uncomfortable. She says she needs to work, and does it for half the price. The woman says she will trust. And she asks if it will be half price. The girl says yes. And the two get on the motorcycle and leave. The woman says the seat is uncomfortable, but the girl is a good pilot. The girl says she does the best service in the region. The woman says she heard a noise coming from the bank. The girl says she will fix it. She asks how much the race costs. And the girl doesn't respond and leaves. The woman doesn't understand, and notices something strange in the account and realizes that the money is missing. She calls the bank and says the money is missing. The girl goes to the market and says that the two people she deceived entered the market together. The boyfriend says nothing will go wrong. The girl says she is afraid of being arrested. The boyfriend asks to calm down. The girl says everyone saw her face. The boy says the money didn't go to her account. And he tells the girl to go find out what is happening. She says it's dangerous. He says this is proof of love and tells her to go, as he has to be together later. The girl says to wait for her. The boy says yes. He laughs after the girl leaves and says that she is leaving and will never come back. The boy asks for an explanation. The attendant doesn't understand. The boy says he spent a high amount on the card. She says she didn't do it. The boy says he only bought it here. She says she'll check the system and says she's sure it wasn't here. The boy says he can look. She asks to calm down. The woman appears with the same problem as the boy. The attendant says she will try to resolve this and asks for calm. The two start talking together, complaining about the situation. The attendant asks to calm down and says she will try to resolve this. The two continue to complain to the attendant. She says that remaining calm is essential, and she will try to do everything she can to resolve the situation. The woman says she can't stay calm in the face of such nonsense. The attendant will look at the store system. She returns and comments to both of them that the amount was not used on the establishment's card machine. The woman says she will call the police. The attendant says to stay calm. She adds that she looked at the system and the values that the two are saying do not appear. The woman asks if the boy also received a message from the bank. He says yes, and the woman asks what he did when he left here. He says he took a motorcycle taxi. She says she does too, and with a pretty girl. The boy says it's strange that she doesn't charge the fare. The woman says the same thing with her, and that bench was strange. The boy says it was very uncomfortable. The attendant suggests looking at the cameras and finding out what happened. And she tells everyone to wait. The attendant finds that strange. And she sees the girl placing the camera on the motorcycle seat. And she realizes that it is a scam. The attendant explains the entire situation to customers. The woman says she robbed them by approach. The attendant asks if they didn't find anything strange. The two say they think it was just the torn seat. The attendant says that was it then. The woman says do something. The attendant says that all of this happened outside the establishment. The girl appears and greets everyone. The attendant says it was good she showed up. The woman takes the girl by the arm. She asks what happened. And the attendant asks for an explanation. She says she doesn't understand. The boy shows the amount that came out of his account, and so does the woman. She says she doesn't know anything. The woman says that she already knows what the girl did with the motorcycle seat. The girl lies and says she doesn't do that. The attendant says that she has everything recorded, and adds that she now understands that her clientele has decreased, and says that she is going to call the police. The girl says she didn't do anything. The woman says the girl is tough. And she tells the attendant to call the police. The girl says not to do that, and says that she was forced to do that. The attendant questions. The girl says he is her boyfriend. And she tells everyone to believe what she is saying. The attendant calls the police. And the two take the girl by the arm. The attendant explains the situation to the police. The two take the girl to the motorcycle. And the woman says that she understands everything now. The girl says her boyfriend was here. And they both say that the girl is a liar, and take her to the police station.